Skeptical at the beginning about whether animators could do animations about advanced astrophysics, but Laurence said yes, they'll be able to do it, and she was perfectly right. Providing the astronomers provide a nice, clear, succinct explanation of key points.
Animation is a great medium, using a lot of metaphors and humor and poetic images to convey some kind of ideas. An ideal medium to explain astronomy.
I was to say that also a lot of the time the animations are not necessarily there to explain.
Yeah.
Their artistic reaction to it, and often to create a sense of wonder or awe or humour a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's a different approach. So it's not trying to teach.
Yeah, we don't want to teach, yes.
Yeah.
We want to give another point of view, like how artists see something that science see.
The combination of art and science is very interesting. The major changes are happening in the art world at the beginning of the 20th century, into the 90s, beginning of the 20th century, and lots of changes are happening in physics at the same time. It's going to reflect how we view the world and reality and so on. And some of the things which come out of quantum mechanics being very non-intuitive, and artists, I would say, simply giving different ways of looking at the world at the same time. Probably it's just a coincidence, but it's striking that two things happen at the same time. Life on other planets.
Yeah, life on other planets. I mean, a lot of topics. It also depends on the scientists that we are going to invite to the class, because at the beginning of the class we invite 6 scientists to come and talk to us about their latest discoveries. So the films are going to be influenced by those research. Although the animators have all the freedom they want to express the ideas of the scientists, at the same time they have to be sure they are true to science.
We can't be untrue.
It cannot be untrue, but if they want to explore different ideas about the life of a black hole or things like that, that's okay. It's a lot of conversation between the scientists and the animators, and very often the scientists are very open to large ideas and they want this creative impact from the students.
I think of a black hole and it's a donut land, and it's hard to reconcile quantum mechanics and general relativity inside the black hole. So that's explained by having donuts.
Exactly.
Helps to step back from what you're doing, working so in detail every day. You can get drawn into just working with your software, your calculations, and sometimes don't see the grand scope of what you're involved with. Sometimes I like watching popular science programs or explanations because they can allow you to zoom out, get more overview.
Yeah, and also it's funny when the scientists come here, they are so delighted to talk with the students and to talk between different scientists also, because you don't know exactly what other people are doing, and so you feel a little isolated in your science. So it's a way through art or through students doing work for you to expand and think differently, open your mind basically in a nice way.
When we had the 6 scientists go beginning of the semester, I think they were interested to see each other's work. So the expert in black holes didn't necessarily know much about what's happening on Venus.
Yeah, and also just to work with students, they love that. They love the interaction. They love to give, to exchange ideas. I mean, they are thrilled. And every year we have more and more scientists who want to come here to have their ideas animated by students. They love them.
We were oversubscribed this year. Important what we learn from science, but the most important thing is how science is done. Why you should value knowledge which is acquired by science, because of the way it's being tested all the time, and you must always remain having a mind which is always inquiring into what new results show, because nothing's ever absolutely final in science. You get more and more evidence in favour of something, but you always have to be prepared to change your mind. And so by students working with scientists who are actually at the forefront, having hypotheses which may turn out to be wrong,
pride of science. It's a big thing. Because I remember before meeting you and all that I had always this kind of fear of being wrong. When you are in this class, being able to understand that science is not scary, I think it makes a big difference. And to play with science like you play with Legos and cubes, I think it's a great way also to experiment.
I think one time interviewing the students, one of them said that they found out that the scientists were just like them in many ways.
Yeah.
Maybe scientists have a reputation for being slightly eccentric, moderately. Maybe some commonality in finding different ways to view the world.
Not about explanation, it's more about a feeling when you see one of those animation it's going to make you feel like, oh wow, I want to know more about that, and then do your own work as a viewer to dig more into the science if you are interested. Astro-Animation.org.
Astro-Animation.org. Otherwise, if you go on the astrophysics data system and put my name in there, you'll see the papers I've been involved with. And you can just Google my name.
That's perfect.